Here for you. 6:22. For you. What's your name for that? Oh, it's a good start, isn't it?
Oh, hello.
Are we going, Owen? We're going, Owen. We're going, Owen. We're going, Owen. Thanks, mate.
Hello, friends.
Hello, listeners. It's so nice to be amongst you in wherever you are, taking a bath.
Yes.
How many of you are taking a bath? Just out of interest.
Hands up.
You could just let us know.
No, not up there, literally up.
Up in the air, out of the water. Nice.
Margaret at home. She's
having a bath.
She's doing her beef spread when I get back. She'll be laying on a lovely beef spread for me.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to dip in.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
She done it. I've seen it.
You've seen
beef spread.
Her beef spread's got older as the years have gone by, though, isn't it?
I thought...
it's got tastier.
It's got tastier.
She knows what she's doing with it now.
She does. She adds a little bit of this, a little bit of seasoning.
Oh, yeah.
She's got about 4 buckets of it out in my garage, and I thought, well, I could have it as a starter for this weekend.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Because he's still...
On Sunday?
Yeah, you're coming over. No, Saturday night.
Oh, it's Saturday night?
You're coming over, your bird is up
well,
there.
it's good that it is Saturday night, because I can't bring my bird on a Sunday.
Was it?
Because she goes to the church.
Oh, because she's quite religious.
Oh, yeah, she's quite religious.
What denominations? What denominations?
I don't know what she is, but she's definitely religious. Yeah. She's got books on it, and she wears a scarf.
Yeah.
You know, that's a giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wears long trousers. Yeah, she's always buttoned up, right?
She only let you do digital tours, and it nothing more than that.
Far, yeah.
What does she talk about religion-wise?
Well, she's always banging on about rules and that.
Oh, yeah, they're quite stringent.
Oh, she's quite stringent rules.
Yeah, rules.
Yeah, she says things like, well, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, no beef spread, I expect.
She's like, she's good for me, because like, if I go into the bookies, and she goes... She doesn't tell me not to go in there.
No.
She just wants to know how long I'm going to be in there for.
Right.
You know, that's religious people. They do that. They keep an eye on it.
And did she pray for the 2:30 at Kempton last week?
She rode in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
is that a religious belief?
Yeah, because she's like, one of her beliefs is that she has to spend a period of time as a jockey.
Right.
You know, in Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's quite a small lady, isn't she?
She's quite a small lady. Yeah, she's about 4'2". She's about the same size as Sharon Toxfish.
Yeah, Sharon Toxfish.
Yeah.
And tell me, you're part of her religion.
Yeah.
Is it essential for her to have that beers and smoke that pipe?
Yeah, it is essential that she does that, you know, because it's in keeping with her beliefs.
Her belief system.
Her belief system, which is that I should smoke, that she should smoke a pipe, and she should grow a beard and wear trousers and
ride horses.
And ride an horse and be a farmer and drive a tractor.
Who are we?
I don't judge her.
No, I wouldn't change her for the world.
No, she's very beautiful. Underneath all that hair that she's got.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Lovely.
She's like a horse, because she's about, 18, stone.
Yeah, that's a religious belief, to eat all that. It's about mostly burgers, really.
Burgers, and she loves that boxed lasagna, you know, you can get.
I know, but if that's someone's belief to eat frozen food that you can bung in the microwave, who are you to say otherwise?
She shouldn't buy that. She says, but it's my religious belief. What are you going to do about it? And she says it's my belief to eat big feast lollies, ice lollies, she says, and it's it's a belief to eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
And it's a belief to eat
Cadbury's Boost,
and lots of Chinese food. Yeah, it's a belief.
Well, it's in the Magna Carta.
Yeah, it's in there.
Thou shalt be allowed, due to religious beliefs, ethical ding-dongs, and religious beliefs again. Religious beliefs again. If thou shalt want to ride a horse or have ye box-head lasagna.
Yeah, one can do that.
Burgers, KFC, as you say, one can do that.
According to your religious beliefs. Exactly.
One may not order one to give up horse racing in Ireland, have a shave, maybe wax their back
off.
Get that CFC tattoo removed from your anus.
Get that walk done.
Get the walk done. Well, that she has that for religious belief. One may not.
You don't have to get rid of it. You don't have to get it done.
Ye shall not use ye tweezers to pull the hair out of ye warts.
Yeah, or the tweezers to pull your hair out of your eyebrow across your face.
Across your face. Thou shalt not. And that, my friend, is all there in the Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Would she ever...
You can look that up on the internet.
Yeah, that's right on there. Would she play any games? We're thinking of having a few parlour games. Again.
It's a religious belief. Like, she can't do Twister. No. Because she's too big. And it's because of her religious belief that she's not allowed to play any games by Waddingtons.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, well done.
Should be there.
Oh, it's under W. Yeah, ye shall not do Twister or any game by Waddingtons or
according to religious belief.
Religious belief. It's an interesting one.
What's that?
No treacle tart?
No,
not allowed treacle tarts?
I don't think that's
it. We're going to have... Oh, no, sorry, I'm looking at the Bill of Rights. Sorry, that's
something else. That's another one. Another bit.
I mean, these religions, you've got to respect
them. And it's a minefield as well, you know. You don't know what you can do and what you can't do. Because I know that you was like a lifelong Hindu, weren't you?
I was a lifelong, but that was a previous life.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So 3 lives ago.
When I was...
Do you remember any of it at all when you lived in India?
Of course I do. I had a trunk and about 8 arms. Of course, how could you forget that?
Margaret's got some of them photos.
I say, sometimes we have guests. I'm like with your religious friend, Shirley, when she comes up. Yeah. Margaret gets that. All the photos from the afterlife, my previous life.
Your past lives,
my past life. And I go, oh, don't be silly. I go, don't get that. Secretly, I like it. Yeah. I go, oh, don't be silly, Margaret. She lays them all out the table when I used to be Shiva.
Yeah, Elephant Ed.
Who?
The Elephant Ed.
Yeah, Elephant Trunky.
Yeah.
I was Trunky for a while.
The Buddha, that fat Buddha that sat on a pillar.
Yeah, I've done that. Sat on a pillar.
Like
boring, that is really boring.
Up in the Himalayas.
I've done a lot. I'm not going to touch on the other. Not an idiot.
No.
And, I mean, that lovely... Remember when I was...
oh, yeah.
A Normanian.
Yes.
And I had to go and live in Normandy.
Oh, I remember.
I was a new Normanian.
Yeah, was you?
Yeah, I had to.
Because I was at Agincourt, you know.
In a previous life?
Yeah, previous life. Yeah. Because I'd done that. I'd done all them arrows, chucked or fire all them arrows at...
I remember. I've seen the photos.
Yeah, because I think I chucked an arrow at you and it went up your bum. Remember that?
I do remember it.
Remember that arrow going up your bum, and that was me what fired that at you.
Well, do you remember I got regressed?
Yeah, I do remember.
And I went all the way back into the mists of time.
Yeah.
And do you remember I told you, I looked round, there's all sort of peasants, that, the king, and then I recognised you.
Yeah, I was there, yeah.
And you was there sharpening up an arrow, bang, straight up my chest.
Your bum. But that was an accident.
Yeah.
Because I was regressed.
Oh, I remember when you was regressed.
Remember, I was regressed.
Last summer, wasn't it?
I was regressed last summer. Yeah. I went all the way back to ancient China.
You were an ancient Chinese fella, weren't you?
Yeah, I was an ancient Chinese fella. I ran an opium den.
What was that like?
Oh, you know, there was
crack.
Well, it was there's a lot of money in it them days. And then I went back and I was regressed again, and I went back as a Chinese fella again. Like maybe 100 years further on, and I tried to get back into the opium game again, but the bottom had fallen out of it by then.
Yeah, it's all sewn up.
Yeah, and I didn't know what else to do.
No.
So I went on the dole in China.
Where was that?
And that's when it all started.
Well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Exactly. Because I regressed again, right, when I was back in, I'm going back to Victorian England here.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Yeah.
This is your time with Charles Dickens, was it?
Yeah, it was Charles Dickens' time, and I was on the dole then.
God blimey.
Yeah, I was on the dole.
Did they make you retrain, or was it mostly
No, I just went on. I went on the dole, and I just had to go to the dole office, and they say, what have you been doing the past couple of weeks? I said, well, I've been
coughing up blood.
Drinking gin, coughing up blood, and I did try chewing a horse, but that went wrong, and I stuck a nail through its foot, so I can't do that.
No.
And really, that was a job scheme. I done it on purpose so I could go back on the dole.
Yeah, of course it did. Well, this is what I was thinking. I was watching, what's it called? Who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, yeah. Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Yeah. Gareth Malone was on last night.
Yeah, the chorister.
He's a bit of a swat, isn't he?
Is he?
God blimey, what a ball.
Well, he knows maths and fuck.
He knows maths, he plays the piano, he's all squeaky clean.
Yeah. I've seen it all before, mate.
I've seen it all before. They go, and it's very interesting, because I'm interested in Brahms, and I like Mozart. Cut! Yeah. Where's my tea, you slag? He's like that, Gareth Malone.
I'm interested in Brahms as well. I'm interested in Brahms and Liszt, mate.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Gareth Malone's, and I was thinking, God, this is boring. Right. But what crossed my mind, a few years from now, when this podcast takes off and we get world famous.
Yeah, world famous.
Well, our relatives down the line, or it'll be robotic in them, but like say 100 years from now, there'll be,
Who will?
Robot will come in and go, and welcome to your
So they'll have a robot presenting it.
Yeah, it sounds like Nelson Mandela.
And what would his name be?
C12 Mandela. You think you are.
Okay.
Many years ago.
Okay.
Mr. Samako. This is a computerised voice. I won't keep it up.
I know.
Your great-granddad was Barry Samako. And it... What what I'm hoping is what I might do now is try and do something very brave, so that my forward fathers, can something proud to say about.
What are you going to do then?
The real truth is very little.
Nothing.
But I might put it about.
All you have to do is write it on the internet that you went up Everest.
So you go, hold on, look.
Barry St Michael then took on his biggest challenge yet, going up Everest on his own.
St Michael
hung that in.
Was a war hero. Well, of course, you and I know. I've done this.
You never went in the war.
Never done nothing in the war.
No.
I was less of a war hero, more of a watching telly mostly.
Yeah, war film hero.
War film hero? God, I've got the box set of the Dirty Dozen, the Bridge Too Far, Kelly's Hero, Bridge Over the River Cry. Yeah. I'm a box set war hero, definitely. I've got them all.
Yeah, because I'm doing that as well. I'm going to go on Who Do You Think You Are in the future. Yeah. One of my four sons will be on it. And I'm
Forward Fathers.
And I'll go and they'll look back on me. And I've already littered the internet with stuff that I've...
Can you tell me what your forefather Angelos done?
Well, look, it says here that he spent a good deal of time at the London hospital. Oh, let's go there. Oh, yes, look, let's just go... Hello, this is London Hospital. Let's just go through the archives. Oh, yeah, look, he found he cured cancer here. Look, he done that here, and he invented all sorts of incredible medical equipment that sadly he's no longer around.
Yeah. But you would have just stuck
it on the internet. I'd have just got a picture and cut and paste it, bung it on the internet, so people think I've done something like worthwhile, not sat on the dole.
I feel very moved that my forefather, Angelos, discovered a cure to many, many diseases. Of course, you and I know that you spent most of the time
contracting quite a few of them
yourself, and, and avoiding cooking boxed lasagna for your girlfriend. Man-friend. But the
Manfred Mann.
Manfred Manfred. You know,
oh yeah,
I've got to tell you what happened this. We're talking of history.
All right.
I went to Wembley Stadium.
Oh, yeah. When I done the football?
Yeah, done the football. I saw England versus the Swiss. And there's a lot more to the Swiss than chocolate, cheese and plundered Nazi gold.
Yeah.
You know, there are.
There's mountains in there, isn't there?
There's mountains in there.
Big river in the place, big lake.
There's a
lovely big lake.
Lovely big place.
Beautiful.
I mean, and they've got...
Beautiful lake.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful. They've got cooking clocks.
Yeah, they've got cheese.
Lovely big lakes. War criminals that are hiding.
In the mountains.
Yeah, all sorts
Skiing.
Laundered money.
What a great place.
What a place.
What a place.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I mean,
beautiful.
I mean, you come over here, people wait. Oh, isn't it lovely in the Lake District?
Yeah, but you Switzerland.
Have you been to? Excuse me, my friend.
Oh, sure. Hello. Yes, I'm in the Lake District. Where are all the Nazi gold hoarders?
Tell me where that is.
Tell me where they are, please.
Oh, I'm in the lovely wilds of Lancashire. I'm on the borders between I'm on the Yorkshire moors.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. Is it? Dig down, see if you can find some plundered Nazi gold.
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
See if you can find a cheese fondue.
Yeah. See if you can find people who are absolutely mad keen on timekeeping and efficiency.
Very, very tiny, boring on the OCD.
Yeah. See if you can find that. Winners in life, People who keep themselves clean and speak a number of languages.
Stay out of trouble. Conspicuously stay out of trouble and then nothing happened to them.
Oh, isn't it lovely down in Cornwall? Is it? I've not noticed many people holding their hands up, surrendering.
Yeah, that's it. No. So, yes, what is it? Whatever it is you want us to do, we'll do.
We'll do
Just don't touch us with your bum.
Don't touch us. That's what it's like in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw these... great bunch of people.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And they all turned up at Wembley and they put on a bit of a fight. For once, they didn't just surrender to Wayne Rooney. They all sat down on the halfway line.
You should just score as many as you like,
It
mate.
don't matter because we'll mop up at the end somewhere.
Because we've got a load of stuff locked away.
Yeah. Anyway, Source was Harry Kane scored the first.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
Wayne
Hemingway scored the second.
Hemingway scored the second. And it was lovely because not only did he score, but he designed a lovely, beautiful rag rolling goalpost. Rag rolled and he...
Was he wearing that cowboy hat?
Yeah, and he done a lovely helmet all round the side. Wayne Hemingway is the only interior designer to score more goals than Sir Bobby Charlton.
What an extraordinary... Now, he's going to do well on Who Do You Think You Are, isn't he? Wayne Hemingway. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's designed all them things. He spent all that time on This Morning with Lorraine Kelly, and now he's scoring more goals than Bobby Charlton.
He's a polymath.
What a career he's had.
What a career. Anyway, the point I was going to make was I turned up with my mate Steve Williams. Go in there.
I like him.
Oh, he's a lovely fella.
Beautiful.
You met him at the 100 Club.
Oh, Steve Williams. Beautiful.
Beautiful guy, Steve Williams. We went to Wembley, walked up Wembley Way. Surging up there, picking our way past all the Swiss, sat down.
I like that arch.
I like that there. Lovely.
Better than them towers, isn't it?
Yeah, better than them towers. Better than the towers. We get in there.
Get into Wembley.
UEFA says...
Who?
UEFA.
Oh, yeah.
No new ruling, no beer.
No beer.
I said...
Do you know, I'm surprised you didn't just drop dead there and then.
I said, I beg your pardon. No beer, cigars.
Did you fight in a war? Right.
I did not fight in the war, admittedly, but if I had, I'd be demanding beer. And I've got a big pardon.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I heard you correctly, my sweet Angel. Did you say no bitch? Go, no, I see you away for ruling. I said, well, I didn't notice you away for ruling on the £6 programme.
Yeah,
I didn't notice them ruling on £1.40 for a Mars bar at Wembley. I'm not allowed to drink. And I think, I read this morning in Metro, the EU have now said...
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
That if you travel to work... They're sticking their EU nose in. It's part of work and you just need to be paid.
Well, look, to be fair, you know I don't go in for Europe, right?
Yeah, I know you don't.
And I don't like that Angela Macron.
No.
But with this new directive, it is good. It is good.
What about the
travelling to work is work.
That's what they say, do they? Them Eurocrats.
Yeah, because it takes me 4 hours to get to work.
And you claim for that.
And I claim for it. And the job I do takes about 20 minutes.
It's not so much a job, it's more...
putting a bet on,
yeah.
Right? And then I come home again, right?
And it takes another
4 hours, because I go to the pub on the way home.
Yeah, okay.
You know. Okay. And then I go to the bookies, okay, right? And then I go bowling.
Yeah.
It's all part of the journey.
It's all part
of the journey, mate.
Yeah.
You know, then I go and nip into the Chinese.
Claimable.
And then I nip into the Chinese. Yeah. I have a bit of dinner. It's all claimable. It's all part of work, isn't it? It's a day's work, you know.
I suppose so.
And I was in that Chinese the other night, right? And I went in there, and I was just about to go to the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
And I went in the toilet, and this fella come out of the toilet, his Chinese waiter come out of the toilet, and he says to me, he says, don't go in there. In the toilet.
In the toilet.
I said, why not go in the toilet? He says, man just shit his pants. And he took pants off and left them in bog.
Oh, no.
No indication of whether he was going to clear it up or not. No. Nothing. He's just a waiter who's just telling me that's what's happened. Oh, and if you go in there, you're taking a risk.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that's by the by.
Right.
That's the Chinese I go to on the way home on my 4-hour journey to get paid on my 4-hour journey, you know? So, as you know, I'm a Eurosceptic.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are.
But on this ruling, I'm with them.
Right, okay. Well, it's just, as far as I'm concerned, it's another example of them sticking their big... all the time, like... Other day, I was doing our garden fence.
Right.
Painting our garden fence. I'm thinking, this will look nice. Look nice for the autumn.
Yeah.
With that, Angela Macron sticks her head up from behind our garage. No, you can't do that. The EU says you have to paint it in the different colours. She goes, I said, I'm sick of the EU sticking their nose out. I said, I would have to go, you have to go to some sort of committee to find out what
colour you can paint the fence.
Yeah. I remember that time you went...
Oh, yeah, no, I was fishing the other day.
Fishing?
I was sitting on the riverbank, minding me own, like, just reading one of my magazines and listening to me Wagner, right? And then I was about to pull this big old fish in, right? And then this bloke from Europe just arrives and he takes one look at the fish on the end of the line and he's like, no, you cannot. You cannot drag that fish in here. Yeah. I said, why not, mate? He says, it's the wrong fish. Oh, yeah. It's the wrong fish, you know?
EU ruling.
He says, it's EU ruling. You can't drag the fish in here. You can only drag a chub in.
Yeah.
I said, this is a pike, mate. And he says, I know, you can't have it.
Yeah.
I said, well, I've been fishing here since you were, in Schultz, mate. You know, this is Europe. This is Europe, isn't it?
The other night, it was a Monday night. Me and Margaret, traditionally, we make love on that night. Nothing wrong with that.
That's not been the same for 8 years.
I've powdered my gooch.
I've
dried it off nice. I'm feeling sprightly. I nip, into the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
A nice check over of things, you know.
Right.
I come in, I slip into bed. I've got a code word, which is bunky, Margaret. Right. Bunky. Yeah. We're just about to kiss. I'm kissing the nape of her neck.
Right.
Both of them.
Yeah.
And Geezer pops up from under the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, I'm from the EU.
Oh, yeah.
Not to make you laugh on the Monday. I said, mind your own bloody business. So me and Margaret had to fill in some forms.
Oh, yeah.
What procedure were we going to take?
Right, yeah.
I said to him, I said
this is too much,
I said, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, red tape, it's not the Kremlin.
It's not the Kremlin. So Margaret said, all right, okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's have some cocoa and lights out. She goes to the toilet.
Well,
She mopping up.
Yeah.
He sticks his head through the bathroom window. Excuse me, I'm from the EU. Only use one sheet to wipe your no-no. And I said, this is too much, you know.
No, it's a nanny state, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nanny state.
It's a nanny state.
Because, you know, the other day I'm robbing this bank.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and I'm just sort of climbing through the window.
Yeah, in the conventional
manner that you would do that. Like, you smash the window, right? And I'm getting in through the hole that I've made.
A way of robbing a bank that served this country years,
you know? And I'm just like smashing the window with an hammer.
Yeah.
And it's taking me some time to get through it, because they've been half make that glass brick now, you know. Anyway, I'm just squeezing my arse through the hole.
Oh, God.
And this Europe fella pops up. Like, he just sticks his head through the glass. He says, excuse me, no, it's not good. You cannot do it. You cannot rob this bank now.
Yeah, Frenchman was it?
Yeah, French fella. Yeah. I said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I said, why not? He says, no, it's not the way you're doing it anymore.
Yeah.
You know. And I said, well, listen, mate, I've been robbing banks like this for like 10 years, you know. He says, well, we are changing now, because you cannot do smashing window.
Yeah.
You have to go for front door. And you have to sign form and make application to do it.
Yeah, via what?
Via Europe. Via bloody Europe, innit? You know. And I said, well, this country's going to the dogs.
Yeah.
If you can't rob a bank in your own time when you want to do it, you know, without Europe sticking their big noses in, you know, we go to the dogs.
Yeah. My Margaret was making some of beef spread.
Oh, right.
It's a Saturday afternoon.
It's
like we've got the radio on.
Yeah.
We're listening to Tony Blackburn's Pick the Pops, which we're very keen on.
He's got a good week, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's got a good week.
I comment to Margaret, Tony Blackburn's wig is one of this country's proudest achievements. Yeah. With that, underneath the counter, where we keep all the DAS and all the scouring powders and all that, one of them opens, the door opens, "Good mayor, I'm from the EU. Mm-hmm. We don't like this Tony Blackburn wig." I said, who the hell, you know, who's from Portugal? No, EU rules say you can't have a wig. So I said, all right. So, you know, it ruined me off. We had to turn it off.
They do this.
We had to put on Gardener's Question Time.
Yeah.
Margaret, we didn't feel like making the beef spread. We were going to go out and make love, but it wasn't, it was not the correct time.
The other day, I'm in hospital, right?
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that? And I'm about to cut this fella open.
Yeah.
To perform some surgery.
Yeah.
Right? And I made the marks on the body with a pen and I was about to dig out his appendix.
With that?
Yeah, with that, this fella from the EU, right, he pops up from behind the anaesthetic machine.
Yeah.
Right. And he says, oh, stop, right there. Wait in it. Stop it. Right? Okay?
Yeah.
And he's from Belgium, right?
Yeah, and you knew immediately.
And I said, all right, here we go. He says, you can't take appendix out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I said, why not? He says, it's the European ruling.
Yeah.
You have to do it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm on the golf course at 4 o'clock.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you see.
And there's some rule against that, is there?
There's a rule. Well, I was on the golf course later. Yeah. Right, and I was just putting my ball into the 18th green, right?
Yeah.
And the European fella pops up. Yeah, hold on, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't make a par on this hole.
Yeah.
No, because I said, why not? He says, you're ruling, you have to do 1 over par, isn't it?
Yeah. I tried to get on the bus to go into Watford. It was market day in Watford.
No.
I'm getting on the bus in Bushy Heath, as I've always done. It's the 127, so it goes through there. It's a request stop.
Yeah.
I followed that much. It's a request stop. I put my hand out. It stops. Doors open. I'm just about to step on. Good mayor, can't come on. You're rolling.
Right.
Off.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. I said, heavy-handed.
Mob, yeah.
You ruling? I says, when can I get on? Don't know, sir. Have to write in. Reapply.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for the next one.
Right.
No, get off bus. You know, it's
all that.
Fella from
where's he from?
Norway.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have minded. I got down the road. The road was blocked by a load of Swiss cross-legged, counting out their ill-gotten gains. Yeah, they'd be
blocking up the path.
You know, it makes you wonder what.
I know it does. Listen, I just want to, if it's all right with the EU.
Yeah, if it's all right with you, Angela Mankel.
It's all right with you.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
I'd just like to say, we're doing a live version of this podcast on the 29th of September.
29. September.
And that is at the Granabara Club.
The Club de Granabara.
Yeah. And that's in Covent Garden, next to Walrus. And if you want to come, you have to go to live.angelosandbarry.com. And that's on the internet.
And if you want to come, you can have the opportunity to pitch for us to come and do our anniversary show podcast in your house. Now, no weirdos.
Yeah, we will vet you. We will vet you. We will put you through a very stringent interview process.
We will go via
Brussels. We
don't
want to get murdered.
Oh, that would be terrible,
wouldn't it? It'd be really annoying.
Margaret will bring her beef spread.
Yeah.
And we'll bring your little lady.
Bring my lady.
Manfred Mann. We'll bring Manfred Mann.
Keith.
And provided there's no chairs, because that's one of the religious rules.
Yes, just
sit on the floor.
Stand up or sit on the floor. You can't sit on any man-made furniture.
No. Provided that's... And you don't mind her turning up with the horse.
That's right.
We will be there, and we will do our best. And
we'll bring all the kit.
We'll bring all the kit. You coming, Owen?
You've got to come, Owen, else we can't do it.
You're going, Owen?
Yeah.
Owen's going to come. And Owen, you coming to meet... We're going to get you birded up on the 29th,
mate.
You're coming to that?
Coming to that?
Yeah.
Okay. You up for it, Owen? You're enthusiastic about it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Well, ladies, if you want to
like the sound of that,
some of that,
then you know where to come on the 29th.
Right.
Because this man has got the horn.
Yeah.
And he wants a piece.
He wants a piece. And he's very handsome.
Very handsome man.
Should we take a photo of him and put it out there? Would you like that, Owen, or not? No, he's shaking his head.
He wouldn't want that, really.
Should we take a photo of a bit of him?
Well, why don't we just stick a photo of Paul Newman on there?
They won't know.
They won't know. No.
Yeah, okay.
We do that.
So we're going to do that.
We do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't finished, have we?
I think we might have done. How long we done, Owen?
How long we done? 34 minutes.
My God, doesn't time fly, Barry?
Oh, it really does.
As you get older.
Oh, I do. And now Angelos and Barry
will perform some magic.
Go on, do that. Angelos is... Oh, God. Have I got to guess what it's under?
Yeah, ball cup.
Ball cup. I'd say your ball is under that cup.
Yeah, he's sliding around on the table.
See if you can get both those balls under that.
I can't get both of them in there. No.
Try that one.
No.
Hold on.
If I try that,
try that.
Slice.
Put your balls in that cup up. Put your balls in. Put your balls in the cup and then put it on the table. And I will see if I can find them. Let's see if I am able. Stick your cobblers in that cup and slide it up and down. And we'll see if we can determine which is upside down.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh. Okay, I got them both in, but I can't put the cup lid down proper because of the skin.
That's it. See if you can slide it.
Oh.
Well, I can clearly see which.
Yeah, well, it's a glass, isn't it? It's a glass. I've got them under.
Slide it up and down. Move that way, out of the way. Oh, he done it off.
Can we stop this now?
Here he comes and he stuck his helmet in this little cup and slide it up and down. I'll try and guess which cup it's under, though it's hanging around.
I can see it in the glass. You don't have to hide it. It's so obvious. I can't get the song right.
Let's try again. In the cup, it's a little bit of magic for a Friday afternoon. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, blimey, he's beginning to swoon. He stuffed his helmet in the cup and he's rubbed it up and down. That's the way you do it. God, what a clown.
Heroin.
Oh,
what do you think of that?
What do you think of that, Owen?
What do you think of that under there? There's a lot of skin in there, isn't there? There's a lot of flesh in that cup. Hey? Not bad, is it? Hey?
I can see your mushroom and your veins and your pubic hairs too. It's time to go. How about me? And you.
If you want to see that performed live, ladies and gentlemen, then come along to the show on the 29th of September, Europe. If you're listening, get lost.
Get lost. So we'll see you then. We'll be doing the ball and cup and ball and helmet trick.
And
29th.
Emu will be there. Okay, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.